Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley, you're amazing, and I play games. And today we're back with Noire. We haven't played this game in a minute. I don't quite remember the details of the last episode. I do believe that it wasn't the husband this time. It was a complete stranger that killed the woman we were investigating. But that's all I can give you, because honestly I don't remember. It's been, I think, gameplay said like 2 months since we last played. Mostly I think it's the way I'm playing this game, how I'm going, game at a time. I can speed it up if you guys want. We could just focus on one game and then focus on one game. Depends on what y'all want. Let me know. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna get into Illinois. Also, I was thinking, should I play Amnesia? I know Amnesia Bunker came out, and I was wondering if I should play it. But y'all can let me know in the comment box down below. Also, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, subscribe, hit that notification bell because you don't want to miss a post. We're gonna get into Illinois. Oh yeah, but before then, how are you guys doing? Hurry up. You eat, hydrate, take care of yourself, do everything you need to do for you. If not, come on, let's get to it. Get up, start, doing whatever you need to do. Your errands, your house chores, your resting. You can play me in the background. I know a lot of you do. I appreciate y'all who play me in the background. Hi, get up! I'm kidding. Thank you, I appreciate y'all. This is Illinois. My cat is chasing something. I think it's a fly. It's chasing a fly in the background, so if you hear that, it's him. The white sheep. Let's try to jump on my beach to get to the fly. Now he's hitting the fly.
Hey lady, get out of the road!
What damn?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Wait, I didn't even notice because my cat...
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know.
Somebody, of course somebody got murdered, but what happened to her?
They're gonna move it up to a 45.
That's always a woman.
Stop him with one round.
A fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
I'm trying to figure out where you were going.
If she was a day.
I mean, that's open a different door. Guess not.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it going to stop?
Never. Also, picked a bad day to say sunny California as it's raining. We won't focus on the Miami.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit slow and steady. Come on!
I don't have time for slow and steady.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first.
I don't know what that supposed to mean, but I'm just catching on these. I'm on the wrong side of the road. Right was driving on the wrong side before. No, I am now.
That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead body murder. We're used to seeing them. We're the gig when you're working homicide, fellas.
Oh, he's beating us. Okay. I really had to put the pedal to the metal.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Did he take it?
There appears to be a dry cleaning label.
Superior Laundry.
Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Okay. Is that a wedding ring on her phone? No. Let's see.
Never the same, are they?
You have to look at. Okay. What?
Not sure this means much.
But then why did my controller vibrate? I got everything with her. No.
No drag marks.
No footprints.
Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
But was he like carrying her? Tire marks.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Mm-hmm. And if he had a getaway driver with him. Don't. Oh, who it is?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block.
After her mother?
This lady thinks she has something for us.
Oh, neighbor.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
A hobo. Okay.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Right. I didn't think she was lying because, I mean, she willingly came here to give us information. There's nothing more I can do. Nothing more to look at. Oh, relax. Look at that.
Probably nothing.
What do you mean? That's fine. I'm going to take it. That's something. Come on, probably nothing. Probably pocket that. Pretty sure I said that. I'm lying. I wouldn't pocket that, huh? That is not mine to touch.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Okay, what I was gonna say though was, imagine if you die and somebody running your wallet. They're just pocket checking you all over the place. The cops, the Noire. And I'm not talking about checking your pockets because they're about to like do embalming and investigation or what. I'm talking about they about to like legit jacking.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
Right.
I'm failing to follow.
Can't be the
How you
same
saying
guy.
right?
Right? Before we start trying to link these to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Maybe you guys tried doing the same thing. He wanted to, you know, razzle dazzle it up a little bit for us. Show if he could be different. What is wrong with me? I'm not trying to hear these sirens. I feel alone. Superior Laundry Services, 12:11 p.m. I knew the freeze came out at night, and I didn't want these freeze to be the ones that came out at night.
Back into those white bucks now.
What? Am I talking to you? Who am I talking to in here?
Phelps and Galloway,
Oh.
LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Sure thing. Imagine if you start running.
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Yeah. F1 something. F1363. F1363. Not in here. Oh, maybe I gotta turn the page. Nobody said click your book. Turn the page. Oh, huh, right here. F1363, Miss Terrelson?
Mrs. T. Terrelson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Also, if the numbers went up, why was I trying to turn the page? Wouldn't the number be high? Should have went backwards? Okay. Yeah, I ain't gotta make fun of me. I did it myself. Wait, should we go to the hobo camp first, or should we... I feel like we should get the...
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
We should close out the laundry and the family before we visit the hobo. We don't want to scare the hobo and with not enough evidence. Little girl,
hello?
Container.
Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Was he the one in the lab episode who killed his wife?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Oh.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
We do. We gotta talk to this Bobby Ross guy.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss.
Why would you say that in front of the children, though?
I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First,
Why
we're
they
going to take
just
a look
sitting there
around.
like they don't give a shit?
You don't think
It's procedure. You see to your girls.
I think maybe the little girls did it.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules him out as a suspect.
Doesn't look like anything.
Then why are you ringing in my ear?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Move. Oh, here go a purse.
I don't think this is going to help us. Need to check if she was a regular. Wonder why the picture was turned down.
Were you unhappy, mister? Yeah, that's it.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
So she went out without her handbag? At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Oh, I need a friend investigator? Okay, that does nothing. Just...
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Brown, white. Married, yes, age 37. Year issued 1928. That's the photo. Get everything up in there.
You can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
If you did it, trying to blame hobos. Uh-oh, what is this?
Doesn't tell me anything.
Oh. Well, what is this?
Nope.
No. Look, a rope. And it's been cut.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
I think maybe Mr. Husband here has done some strangling. I'm gonna talk to him right now. Let's make a phone call.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks.
Okay. Now you answer our questions, buddy boy.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm a good copy, just in case.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Should have bad copy.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right. Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her own?
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes.
And where's
Bar
that?
down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar.
Mm-hmm.
She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Terrellson.
Right.
We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
He don't even look happy
We're at
or
the party.
sound happy.
She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
Boy, damn.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
I don't know what I'm doing. I want to accuse him, but...
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Because the muddy boots. If they was wrong...
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Yes.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Shut up. Damn. Alright, good luck, buddy.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
We gotta go to Baron's Bar. There's nothing that says this hobo thing, so I don't see why investigating. Seems to be another issue between husband and wife. I'm sad to say, this guy might be telling the truth. Our detective partner here. An asshole.
With a hay, with a hoe, with a hay.
Okay, here we go. Grand Bar, 12:39 p.m.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio.
Oh.
They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Yeah, we do.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
But her husband said if her husband said. Oh, okay.
On foot, in a car, by bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her. Running.
I almost gave the wrong answer.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Brian Ice, Manhattan, and Jen Ricky. Teresa got lit, didn't she? Okay.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
He lying.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
All right, Red Polo.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
She was murdered, Benny. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something.
You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal.
Hey, man, I'm sorry your face gave me.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
That was my fault.
Hey, no problem.
I mean, y'all can't tell me that at the end there.
This is
the
Bates.
face didn't give. He was lying.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away.
Shitbird will make us chase him.
Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on,
Why
you gotta ride. Get in and drive.
Why not that wall? Hello? They didn't let me jump over the wall.
Bates.
That's him.
LAPD, don't make me chase you, shitbird. Can't let the son of a bitch get away. Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on, gotta ride. Get in and drive.
No time to wait, Rusty. He's the killer and he gets away. He could be our only lead to Terreldson's murderer.
I wasn't sure what car I'm supposed to get on because he wouldn't jump over the gate. Hey, fuck that damn car. Oh, damn. He just does too much to me.
Where are you heading?
Continue to respond.
I'm gonna sideswipe you. It's not working. Why is your truck so fast?
Don't let this rain slip you up. Stop or I will shoot!
Nice one. Got him this time.
Okay, Bates.
You're gonna answer some questions.
Right, cuz. What's all that about?
I have a choice in this?
No. Okay.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
No. I don't know what to do. Should I good cop it, bad cop it?
Tell us about Teresa Terrellson.
Should have bad cop it.
What's to tell?
Damn.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
Like.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault.
Whoa.
Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat. I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
You finna beat your ass.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
So, you gonna see your married...
Who about to be a married man? Hello? Not me being Ovi. You know what? Let me get in a car and drive across the street. Get in. Too late.
No harm done.
What? Hey, man.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man.
Right.
Thanks, man.
Trailer we need. Oh.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
I hope you're right.
You see our taxi anywhere?
No, we may have to check the taxi down. See what information we can get from the driver about the man. And then we go talk to the sailor. Because we got more information. That makes sense.
Where's that cab got you now?
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitmer. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitmer, 11K.
I'm gonna say we better start moving. These areas mean nothing to me.
11K, further on your APB on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitburn. KGPL clear.
Oh, I see you.
All right, so where's the cab?
Right there.
3591. That's him there, Phelps. Hit the siren.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Yep.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gone and ruined my day.
Sorry, guy. Thanks for the information, though. Thought I had to mow you around.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Oh, wait, where did I go? Shut the car.
Come on out, Jimmy. I won't let them
stop.
hurt you. Not my honey boy.
I told you not to call me that, woman. Now shut the hell up.
Whoa. You shut the hell up.
Is that the lady of the house? It's a nice story. Two old lovebirds just moved in together, but they had a falling out, and he chased her across the yard with a 12 gauge. Now it's him or us.
Oh, it's definitely him. Wait, where are you running off to? Oh my gosh.
Hit the bastard.
Officer down!
Give yourself up. Now.
Oh, shit.
You're a cop killer. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist. Surrender now, or I will use deadly force.
We use deadly force. I think he did. Well, I'm not mad at it. Move on with your life, ma'am. Don't date a man who's gonna chase you around with a 12 gauge. Or with any weapon, really. Dang, I only did 2 street crimes. I don't tell you how much I care about the streets. I don't know what will.
Been out all night, don't want to go
party, 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 party all day long. Party, 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 go to doggone telephone. Why don't you mind your business, leave mine alone. Stop trying to wreck my happy home. Party, 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 party all day long. Well, I can't get the rest of the doggone telephone.
Central Police Station, 1:57 p.m. Okay.
He's in interview 2.
Thanks.
All right, here we go.
What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
Nice. Where's interview 2? This one. Wait, if I interview 2 was this way, did it not? What did you mean down there from? Move! If you know where it's at, then get to it. Here? Oh,
Detectives
right
Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
Yeah, be honest.
I don't want any trouble. That's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
Right.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
No.
He's pointing the finger directly at you.
We already talked to him.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jesse. Where did you go after the Crystal Ballroom?
I think the wind had gone out of her sails by then. She caught a cab, and I caught a bus back to the base.
Well, you're still lying.
We spoke to the cab driver.
Are you gonna lie?
Tell us what really happened at the Crystal Ballroom.
I'd had enough. She was all upset about her husband bawling about her kids. She looked old. Left around closing, maybe 1:30. Got on a bus and she fell asleep on my shoulder.
Which bus?
An All-American, 249. I went past her place. She jumped off and I stayed on it downtown. After that, I caught another bus to San Pedro. The Indiana's down there. She's being scrapped.
And that was the last you saw of Teresa?
Yeah, that's right. We didn't say much. I think she was kind of embarrassed.
Uh-huh.
The cab driver said that you were getting pretty familiar with Teresa.
Pretty familiar.
That's not how I'd put it.
So the last thing you wanted was her playing hard to get. Did that make you mad, sailor?
Yeah, it did. She knew what a guy's looking for. All broads do. Dancing comes second.
And what happened at the Crystal Ballroom?
Nothing. Not even a little hand relief. She had another couple of drinks. There was no fun left in her. Just poured her guts out to some bartender.
We're holding you till we can clear this with the driver.
Yeah, my CO said as much.
I wish people were as honest as your stupid ass.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective.
Or I'll say this damn dumb. I'm sorry.
Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
It's thundering outside.
What now? Drive all the way to San Pedro and check his locker?
Let's see if the bus story checks out.
There's a depot at 1660 Beverly Boulevard.
We still
3
gotta...
suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. and still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carrollson picked up.
11K, roger.
This story's getting a little too long for me. I still don't get what the hobo has to do with anything. I mean, I know the lady said she saw a hobo, but the Sailor Man seems like... Oh, what if the Sailor Man hired the hobo? I haven't played this game in a very long time, so I honestly forgot what I'm doing. It's like Buddy all over again. I forgot what I'm doing. I'm here trying to make it work. Oh. Yeah, like that. Didn't cross over with the car. Alright. Here we go. Bus Depot. 2:17 p.m. Oh boy.
That guy from the paper.
That guy from the paper.
And thank you, ma'am. You have a safe trip now. Where are you boys headed today?
Nowhere.
LAPD. We're after the driver of All-American 249. Would have been around midnight onwards last night.
Just a minute. Frank Zeffirelli. He's your man.
Where can we find him?
Frank is out on the 7-4.
Can you tell us the route?
Hang on. I should have it mapped out here somewhere.
Frank Zeffirelli, that's what we're looking for. And this is the route he takes.
I'll need to run the loop.
We're not going to drive the whole thing, are we?
Won't take long. We have a siren.
Tell me something. Is this not the exit? Wait, I think I took the back exit.
Problem, pal?
Got a problem, pal? What are you talking to me? Damn it, I took the wrong exit. What I get for why did I run the whole you know what? Doing a lot of unnecessary things in this game. Okay, buddy, come on.
105 North Avenue.
All-American 7-4, let's go get him. This could be a long trip, Cole.
Yes,
Or it could be a short one.
And here's me without my hip flask and only a pain in the ass for company.
Way to kick off the drive in high spirits, Rusty. Comments like that put me in just the right mood for some legwork.
Touchy.
You know what your problem is? You don't like hard work. This kind of rigorous search is what police work is all about. Discipline.
Save it, Phelps. You're just as bored as I am.
So you don't hear my siren. Okay. Alright. No respect. I don't blame you for not having respect for the law. Fuck the law, but still.
11 49.
Oh, this is the drive. doing this?
Nope, still no sign of him.
Did you doze off, Rusty? I think you slept through my solving the case.
Yeah, very funny. You just give me a nudge if you see him, all right?
How about you nudge me?
I think that's a job for your wife.
Oh, Rusty.
Come on, Rusty.
Officer needs help, 103 NV.
The thunder's a nice touch to this. I don't know if y'all can hear it. But it's thundering outside a lot. We need some road trip music. Go round and round. Not me. Not me. Hey, that kid song? I didn't have those songs like that when we were kids. They were singing basic ass songs. They done turned up for these kids.
How long is this bus route?
It actually covers an area around the size of Central Division.
The probability is we'll find it about halfway around.
Bad luck says we'll be chasing it all night.
And then Big Feet are like, on the road at? Daddy road at? I saw it on Instagram. And Big Bad Wolfman, I saw it on Twitter. I thought it was pretty cool. I love that kids have that.
That's the bus we're looking for. Ease in behind her and get her to the side of the road.
Program and transcribe shows. KD up.
You better stop. Just stop. I know it say get behind you.
There's some kind of problem, buddy?
Oh, definitely.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. You had a sailor and a woman in a green dress on your bus late last night?
That's correct.
And the woman got off first, around 2 a.m.?
Yeah, that's right. And the sailor stayed on all the way to downtown.
Okay.
Can you tell us where you let the woman off?
On California Street. To tell you the truth, she looked a little lost, like she got off on the wrong stop or something. I didn't like dropping her off near that hobo camp.
You've been a big help, Mr. Zeffirelli.
Alright, so you ain't gotta hit my car.
So Sailor Boy escaped by the seat of his bell-bottom trousers. He left the broad alive.
Yep.
Left her by the hobo camp.
Which means he's as good as killed her.
We can't eliminate any of them, but the disfigured man should be our starting point.
I'm gonna call for some backup. These bows hate cops.
Okay, so we gotta go.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
We gotta investigate the homeless people. Oh, jeez. Wow. That was unnecessary. Wait, what happened here? I have a tickle in my throat. Alright, here we go. Overcam. 3:23 p.m. Hey, come on, who the... For what? Oh, this must be him. The leader, man.
LAPD. We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out to the cavalry guys.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Oh shit! Keep you down, If you want
The
your
disciples
rightful
know what you
share,
did last night?
We need to fight for it.
Oh, those got some hands.
You're doing them a favor, partner.
What's your name?
Myself.
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
But we did all that visiting all these people when we should have just went to the homeless people.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Missing morphine. Cops say bulls fighting dope war.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
Oh, wow.
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts. And they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying. And that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
Oh, that one in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
And then, jeez. And then he whacked him upside the head and just kept beating him to death. I collected 4 out of 13 newspapers. What?
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
It's the same rope that was cut out her house? You've been to her house, you bastard. That her pocketbook. What is this?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
The hell? You're just knocking this stuff over. Wait, where's my car? Oh, found it.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same shtick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Right, what would be his motive? Maybe he knew that her husband and wanted money from him, you know, like extortion? Maybe if you're homeless, I don't really get why he would kill him. She wouldn't put out, but I mean, why would she? She wasn't trying to put out for the sailor either. I so stupid, you're gonna kill a woman. Let me know. I'm trying to take the train track. Oh no, I did go that way. There's just train tracks here. That makes a whole lot of sense, don't it? Alright, back to the Central Police Station, 3:36 p.m. That's what we get out of this guy.
We're going this way.
Well, thank you for telling me which way we're going this time. Get burned.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Alright.
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrellson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
You're lying.
You hate women, Ackerman?
Wait, why don't you hate women?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Terrellson?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrellson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Where were you around 2 a.m. last night?
At the camp.
I'm sure you're at the camp, but I don't have anything. Or should I just back up it?
You have an alibi?
Okay.
Someone reliable. Someone who will be around on the day of the trial.
Fuck your trial. The capitalist system needs another victim from amongst the masses. So be it.
You're not a victim.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
We didn't even have to show him the rope. He was just like, yep, I hate women. I did it. Jeez. Did his mother treat him
A man
bad?
down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society, I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Mm-hmm. So found 16 out of 17. Which is correct, 14 out of 17. Alright, city damage $100. Vehicle damage $1,050. Wow. An early visit to the hobo camp might have offered a lead, but good luck finding a coherent witness. That's true. Okay. Sure, we missed a clue and what, 3 questions? My thing was, had we gone to the hobo camp, right, with all the information we were already getting from all the other people, that they saw her with a sailor, they saw her get in this cab, they saw this bus, they saw that, nothing was leading us to the hobo. So going there early, sure, it would have been like, he did it, but how were we to prove that he did it? We didn't have the rope, we didn't have, there was nothing. So then we would have had to let it go, and this case would have prolonged, and we didn't need that now, did we? The Thunder Grease, we didn't need that. With that being said, y'all, we're gonna leave this video here. This was a case. This was a case. Not like the others, you know, the others were short, sweet, sure, we missed a couple things, but this one, yeah, this one gave us what it needed to give. You know, if you like, thank you for being here. If you like the video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new, please subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, love yourself, love each other. Y'all, like always, are amazing. I'm out of here. Peace.